Howdy, motherfuckers. Welcome back to MCubed. I am your host, Harris, and we are back with Ticket or Skip It, the segment where we decide if you go get a ticket for this film, if you skip this film, or you get a ticket with a bit of trepidation. Now, the 4 questions that I asked are, was the film itself fulfilling? Were the characters' arcs within the film fulfilling? Did I like this film personally? And last but not least, our 4th question is, should you go watch this film yourself? Number 1, did I find this film fulfilling? Absolutely not. It was not fulfilling in any sense of the term. And that pains me. It's not fulfilling. I will segue into my 2nd question that I answer, were the characters' arcs within this given film fulfilling? And that is what is not fulfilling about this film. On bullet points, I believe this film is amazing. But what we got, it's very diluted. I know it's going all over. Oh, it's too jokey, it's too this and that. Yes, it is. I mean, the things of pertinence in this script are dampened by the jokes. And typically, the jokes are great. I adore Ragnarok. Ragnarok's one of my favorite MCU films. And I don't know what happened here. It hurts me to say this too, but did Kevin Feige not pull in the reins enough on Taika Waititi? I want directors to have full control, but this is a little much. And I don't think Thor's arc is truly fulfilling. The first half of the movie with him in there, particularly with the Guardians, whose arc was not fulfilling at all. Does he really not know himself after, how old is he? 2,000, 3,000? Older? It's a little much. I don't think Natalie Portman's arc is fulfilling in here. It's very close to fulfilling, and if it wasn't diluted by humor, which hurts to say, yeah, who doesn't want humor? I mean, but her story in this is a cancer arc. Don't dilute that. Don't dampen that. There's a lot of people that go through that, and it's not dampening that, but I think you could have really struck something with this film that it's not been struck by any means, sadly. And that pains me to say. Now, was Christian Bale himself, was his arc fulfilling? No, he just doesn't do anything. Every little bit that we get of Christian Bale is great, but I would have liked him to actually butcher some gods. I know people have been saying that for a little bit now, but it's true. If his name is Gore the God Butcher, we want to see just a little bit of God butchering. And I know it's Thor and it's the MCU and things like that, but they've gone much darker. In Thor, they've gone much darker. Ragnarok was great because it was a little bit darker, and the humor brought the levity that needed without taking the pertinence of the story. And I feel like here, the opposite has happened. The humor takes over and just derails it a little bit. Was his arc fulfilling? And I loved Korg in Ragnarok, but he's the worst part of this film. He does a lot, but he does so little. I don't know why he's in the film at the end of the day, besides to talk.
The one that got away.
That means escaped.
Yeah.
And was Meek's arc fulfilling, you may ask, alongside Korg? No, you get to see Meek for maybe 20 seconds, maybe 2 minutes if he's in a full scene. There's just no Meek either. That leads me into our 3rd question. Did I personally like this film? And I think you can kind of tell, although it pains me to say, I did not like this film. I went into this film a little trepidatious. I love everything that Taika Waititi has done. I don't think there's a single thing in his entire filmography that I dislike. Brings humor to such a dark subject, and none of that was here. But that leads me into our 4th and final question. Should you go watch this? And I don't think so. Ticket or skip it, I don't think you should watch it yet. If it comes out on Disney Plus and you have a Disney Plus subscription, go for it. Of course, MCU has brought a lot of joy to a lot of people, and the movies there's an array of movies, but a lot of them are true art and a lot of fun. This isn't one of them. Starts off fun, and it seems like it's gonna be fun, but it loses it. It tries to sell you on the fact that it has heart. That's the whole thing. Love and thunder? No, it's got surface level heart. Ragnarok had true heart. The filmography that Taika Waititi has under his belt is full of films that have gravitas, have weight, have emotion. They let you see the best of people at their worst, and you really don't get that here, and you have the opportunity to. I believe this could have been a magnum opus in a way, and it just falls flat. Skip it. So, we over here at MCubed are affiliates with the company Woojer. Woojers are a haptic feedback sound listening device, and these things are the coolest thing in the world. This thing jams along with you to your music, gives you your own personal bass within your own body, essentially uses your body as a subwoofer. I don't know if that's the correct science or anything, but that's what it feels like. And I love these things. It makes movies, music, and video games just
infinitely more fun. It's the coolest thing in the world with movies.
If you want to support our channel, the link is in the description for that. Hit that like, hit the notification bell, and please subscribe. And while you're at it, tell me what you thought of Thor: Love and Thunder. Am I wrong here? Is it not too campy? Is it not too much over the top? All film and art is subjective, so let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day, y'all.